Now we're going to turn our painting from last time into a picture that deals with positive and negative space. Here I've cut a heart out of a piece of paper. Now let's look at this piece of paper. What is on it? If you said a heart, you are wrong. There is no heart on this piece of paper. But the hole in the paper, that still makes a shape. Those kind of shapes are called negative shapes. Kind of like when negative numbers are below zero, negative shapes are when there is zero stuff there. When a shape isn't made by a hole, it's called a positive shape. The heart that I cut out is a positive shape. Negative shape, positive shape, negative shape. And this project has to do with that concept. So right here I have the picture I made before with my organic shapes and geometric shapes and lines and the watercolors. I'm going to flip it over. And on it, I'm going to start drawing the outline of an animal. You can pick any animal you want. When I draw animals, I like to look at pictures. I'm looking at a picture right now when I'm drawing this on my computer. If you need to look for something like that, go for it. Notice how I'm holding my pencil loosely. I'm kind of doing a controlled scribble. So I'm drawing lightly, so if I need to erase something, I can. I am going to make a seahorse. You'll get a better look at it in a second. Take your time and fill up the page. These look a lot better when they're big. Big is beautiful. When you're drawing, just think of the shapes that the animal is made out of. What shape is a leg? It could be a rectangle. What shape is a head? It could be kind of an oval shape. Depends on the animal you pick, of course. But just kind of break it down into shapes. Make it big and fill up the page again. That's very important. Now I bet some of you guys are thinking, how do I cut this out without cutting to the edge of the paper? How do I just make it a hole in the paper? Because that's what we're really looking for. Well, you're going to fold your paper and then make a little snip right on the line. Now that little snip should be enough space where you can fit your scissors through and start cutting very carefully along that line. Take your time with this. Cut carefully along the line. Taking a little bit extra time right now is going to make it turn out better. If you rush, it's going to look kind of junky and you might mess up your cutting. It might look like I'm going fast here, but I just sped this up for the video. Really, I'm taking my time and making sure I cut right on the line. So it turns out nice when it comes out as two different pieces, positive and negative. Now I'm going to get two more pieces of paper and I'm going to glue the positive one down using a glue stick and the negative one down using the glue stick. When I use the glue stick, I'm going to make sure I get right around the edges and everywhere so I don't have pieces of paper kind of coming up. A little bit more time and care gluing will make a big difference with how it looks at the end. Try to center it as best you can on both pieces of paper. If you want to draw in something like an eye or another kind of body part, that's fine. Keep it to a minimum though. These are really more about positive and negative and less about the details when we're drawing. The details were really when we made our shapes and our lines when we painted before. But there you go. A positive seahorse and a negative seahorse. Just finish this eye right now. I hope you have as much fun with this project as I had. And I really hope I can see everybody sometime soon.